Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Regular. 180. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Play fake. It's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So that brings up 2nd down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
On the give, this is Irving. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Pistol. 180. Stop.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Mayfield with a blitz coming. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
180. Stop.
Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. That's caught, it's Cade Otton. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. A toss running right. It's Irving. This is ahead for about 5. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive.
Point it right. Kings. Stop.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Regular. Good.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Regular. What's up?
Going to the ground again on first. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Mayfield now off the play action. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down.
Pistol. 180! Run. Up, let's go! Watch.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
Hey, alert! 180!
Mayfield throwing on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Kings! What's up?
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Defender gets a hand in there. This is incomplete. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Good. Alert! 180! What's up?
Irving here from the gun. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. And dose of the hurry up here. Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. York good on the point after. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Run. Hey, alert 33. 180. Stop.
Mayfield to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. He's still going at the 30. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Set. Attack.
Baker now off the play fake. That pass complete to Irving. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Run. Up, Stop.
They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
180. Point it right.
Irving on the inside give. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return starts at the 3. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. All in left side. And this gain almost goes all the way for that first down. He gets it up to the 26. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds space, middle of the field. Into the red zone. Touchdown, New York! The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. First down. Here's Baker. That's low and bounces short of his man. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
180!
Throwing again is Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And we'll bring up 3rd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's caught, he found some space. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Pass play coming here. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Working now from the gun. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Jets push the lead up to 12. On now is York to kick this one away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Baker now from the gun. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. Here comes the final play of our 1st half.
Good. 180. What's that?
The final throw before the break. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, 54 yards out. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On now is York to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180.
Mayfield now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Brought in right side by McMillan. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down from the 42.
20. What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it.
We see quarterbacks in this league love targeting their slot guys so often. They get plenty of chances defensively to take one the other way. Nice to see him come through with that one. And what a great read to get in position for that pick.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They work against the blitz. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 46.
19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
They're going play action. Taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. They are throwing it again. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Mustang 19. Check up.
Third and long. They're going to throw. This one to Williams out left side. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Knocks it through. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Point it right. Done.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
180!
3rd down, here's Mayfield. It's complete. This is Nguko. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, alert 33! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
To the air on 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Baker throwing again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
180! What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
180! Start!
3rd and short, Mayfield. He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
70 Lions!
They go play action on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. The throw here on 1st. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. He's still going at the 30. the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know that it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Throw was caught. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third and just 2 to go. Trying to run for it with Hall. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And you just get the play off. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
So after figuring out the flag, now we've reached the end of our 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. On now is York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Mayfield. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
We've set it downs from the 37. To throw here on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion.
And they take this in for the score. The Jets put up even more points in a win. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets continue piling on to this lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They take the hand off. Now it's Mayfield. It's a big spike downfield to Anguka. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown.
Kate, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers trail by 22 now. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And now it's 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. Anticipated that route. It was Johnny on the spot.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. No throw, 3rd and long. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You're good on the point after. And the Jets grow their lead yet again. On now is York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Let's go.
Offense to the line fast.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up.
First down throw here. Mayfield. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They get 23 on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
Hurry!
Offense in the hurry up here.
What's that?
Here's the give to Irving. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Pistol. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Baker now off the play fake. He's got it near the 8. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal. Offense up to the line fast. Working inside the red zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. He's off to the races. He's at midfield. 30. Hits the 20. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Give to Irving to stop his drive. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Hey, alert 33. What's what?
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Every tight end worth his salt and wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Wait. 180. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. That's cut at the 4. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Baker leading the Bucs up to the line. They're going for 2.
180. Up, left. What's up?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Man, Buck, even when they score, things just aren't going their way. The 2-point try fails following that touchdown, and that really encapsulates how this contest has gone for them.
They're just not able to stay out of their own way sometimes. Get a little momentum, immediately give away a chunk of it. It does prove, though, from here on out, they're going to take whatever shot they got.
And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Jets nearing their first win of the season. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go right back to Hall. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd down give to Hall. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Come on. Roll, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Here's Hall once more. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Panther 60.
Coming right is Hall. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. So it's a road win for the Jets. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up.